Hey there, I'm Brent, a houseplant specialist at Portland Nursery's Division location, and today we're going to talk about fungus gnats. Fungus gnats are a really tiny flying pest that are very similar in appearance to fruit flies. They tend to congregate around our houseplants, but they do kind of venture further out and can fly in our face and be really annoying. The good news is they're really easy to control with a product called Mosquito Bits, which is something we have here in stock at the nursery. Fungus gnats really thrive in moist soil conditions. When plants are repeatedly overwatered and not allowed to dry out is going to be their dream environment. And we're heading into winter right now, and this is a time of year that you will see populations explode as we are starting to overwater our plants more. They're taking longer to dry out. So it's definitely a good time to be treating with mosquito bits and preventing problems or tackling problems that you have. It's really important to note that fungus gnats themselves don't do much damage to our plants. It would take a really large infestation that's left unchecked for them to really have an effect on our plants. But with that said, they are really annoying, and we definitely want to do what we can to get them out of our home. So what are mosquito bits? Well, they're a product derived from naturally occurring soil bacteria, and it's a product that is safe to use around people and pets. It kills the fungus gnat larvae by ingestion, and while it doesn't kill the adults that we see flying around, when properly applied, it will disrupt the breeding cycle and quickly decimate populations, if not eliminating them entirely. All right, so let's talk about the materials you're going to need on hand. The first being a 1-gallon vessel. This can be a repurposed milk jug that you've cut the top off of, or anything that's at a 1-gallon capacity. It's going to be something you're going to avoid reusing for any other purpose. We're going to need the mosquito bits themselves, of course. Something capable of accurately measuring 1 tablespoon. Disposable tea bags. These can be found at a lot of natural grocers or online. This is kind of the result we're going for here. It's going to be the mosquito bits in these disposable tea bags, and we're going to use a water vessel for application. All right, so the best way to use mosquito bits is to actually make a tea that you're going to use to water your plants. To do that, you're going to start with 1 gallon of water, and this can be tap water, whatever water you normally use to water your plants with. It's important that it be roughly around room temperature. It doesn't need to be exact, but you don't want to use extremely hot or cold water. And we're going to take these mosquito bits and apply them into our tea bags at 2 tablespoons per bag, and you're going to use 2 bags to treat a gallon. So that's 4 tablespoons total to treat 1 gallon of water. And you're going to let them steep just like you would tea. It's going to take about a half an hour. And every once in a while we're going to come in and just kind of agitate, shake the bottle to make sure it's getting well dispersed in the water. Within a half hour, that water is going to start to turn cloudy, and that's when you're going to know it's ready to apply. So once your half hour is up, you're going to want to agitate the tea bags pretty vigorously. You'll see that the water starts to get more and more cloudy. We're looking for a pretty cloudy water that we're going to use here. So we have our mosquito bit tea, and I poured some here into our watering vessel. I just want to take a moment to talk about how to use this water and appropriately apply the mosquito bits tea to your plant. So this is actually going to act as a replacement to our typical watering. However, we're going to water on our normal schedule. We're going to make sure we don't start overwatering our plants in our excitement to eliminate our fungus gnat problem. So when your plants start to dry out, when you would normally be watering, that's when you're going to apply this tea. You're going to do so by really slowly moving over the entirety of the soil surface. The objective here is we're going to moisten that top 1.5 inches where the fungus gnat larvae live. That's definitely what we want to target here. So just really take your time when watering. We really want to be thorough. We really want to moisten that entire surface. And no talk about fungus gnat control would be complete without bringing up yellow sticky traps. These are a great tool to monitor populations, to see when you have a problem, to see how it's progressing, but it is not a good tool for controlling the problem or eliminating it entirely. If you were to rely on these exclusively, you would be using them forever, and your mosquito, or rather your fungus gnat problem would never go away. However, when used in conjunction with mosquito bits, it can make things move a little faster. It can be a good tool for monitoring ongoing problems or to know when you can stop applying mosquito bits. So the option is here to use these if you like, but definitely not required. You're going to see great results with mosquito bits. I really hope that this video has been useful. Please remember that we keep these in stock regularly at the nursery, and we hope to see you soon.